Kia ora, you're back with Shorty.
And Waimania.
Waimania. And this is our, well, what do we know, Kōrero, about the Black Ferns? Because we love them. This is our third video. So I've had a costume change in my club now.
I think I can squeeze them to that little tight Black Ferns jersey. I'm sure of it. But then you might see a little bit more than you want to see.
Yeah, kia ora. Okay, so this video is about the weak points. So again, we've done using a TOWS analysis, we've done threats, opportunities, we're on to the weak points now. So over to you, Wai.
Kia ora, Shorty. So our weak points, fitness and conditioning. Standard was not up to international level, not what I expected our girls to see that out on the rugby field. 2, no structure. We're 3 games in and we're still playing like it's our first test on tour. Not much has changed. I don't think our game plan's changed. I don't think we understand what we're doing out there as players, and that stuff needs to be sorted out from our coaches. And then the last was game plan tactics. That led into game plan tactics, and that is driven by our coaches, captain, and our leadership group. So kicking possession away. I've seen a lot of comments about kicking possession away. Nothing to counteract the driving maul. Half our points were scored from the driving, their points, the opposition's points, were scored from the driving maul. And then that leads into our defensive systems. We leaked 130 points to date. That's just unheard of, and we've still got one more game to go. So over 3 games, 130 points, which makes me question what's our defensive system? Who's running the defensive
right.
system?
So that's kind of my sort of thought is, where do you think the breakdown is?
I think the coaches haven't, without getting too much into it, I don't think the coaches have explained it well enough. So and I think,
is there is there a bit of uncertainty? There's no clarity around what the system is.
Yes, I think that's it. Or they've brushed over it, but really not zoned in on it. Or we're getting different people coming into play here, like maybe the players taking it upon themselves to run their own defensive systems. They think
which is what you were meaning around the leadership on the field, perhaps. Because again, I mean, hey.
Yeah, sometimes you just react on what's out there as a player. You just feel that this is the right thing to do, and sometimes it's not. Yeah. But then you look at the points against. It's just it's showing clear that we don't know what we're doing. Really,
what the system is.
Yeah.
A key weak area of concern for me is we use Kendra so much, and I know why she gets used so much. She's a great player. The threat is, what if Kendra goes down in the semi-final of the World Cup and she's out?
Yeah.
And you alluded to this as an opportunity, blooding players and giving them more time. So this would, I think, counteract that weakness. When we use a lot of the senior players we're not giving experience to younger players. I think of Christine Sui, who was 9 halfback. She was an awesome player. And I'd
Just
watch
not
her
enough.
play against the Storm for Manawatu, awesome. But she never got all of that time and experience to play at Black Fern level. But she was good enough. She'd be coming off the bench 10 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe 20, and you're like, man, you know, so gain opportunity, as you mentioned, to let other players play, get that experience.
Yeah, create some depth, and especially in such a key position, that in
Yeah.
first five.
Yeah.
Give them, you know, some experience. I think that comes down to coaches, selections, and basically putting all your eggs in one basket. I think we've done, that's exactly what we've done, and I think we've still got time. You know, we've got those few tests coming up to be able to give those, you know, young bloods a go.
Yeah.
Give them some experience. So yeah.
And like we've been saying around, we need to see some innovation in the coaching. And that doesn't necessarily mean a game plan that's out of the box, although it could be, and that would be exciting. But
yeah,
come on, like, we're better than this. And
change
we've
it
seen
up.
the coaches be better than this. But right now,
yeah,
it's not looking
like I said, they've got
like it was a world champion coaching team.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I think we've sat back on our heels on that one, and we you know, they've, you know, this tour's awoken the beast. So let's see what happens.
See what happens. But hey, YA, I mean,
what do we know?